your ex today. I know that you've been trying to work on that. Did you feel lonely? Did you maybe almost call me? Did you bore your friends with stories like I have? 'Cause the last time we talked, didn't know how much to say. You said maybe we should talk less. It's more than not at all. I'm not saying I don't want this, I'm just terrified is all. Well, if it were up to me, we'd be, but darling, it's your call. So I guess that we should talk less. It's more than not at all. Things are going good. I played some shows, I read a book, and saw the dog we liked across the street. Random thoughts, 3 in the morning. I know you'd be happy for me if I told you everything. But the last time we talked, didn't know how much to say. You said maybe we should talk less. It's more than not at all. I'm not saying I don't want this, I'm just terrified is all. Well, if it were up to me, we'd be, but darling, it's your call. So I guess that we should talk less. It's more than not at all. Try to tell myself that I could do this, but honestly I think I'm too attached.
I should have seen this coming, you were just like the rest. There when you had no one else to request. But then you met them and had no use for me, so you just left. Ain't no need for goodbyes, I was nobody. We both knew the truth of how love isn't free, but I really thought that you would need to leave, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Everything else was different this time, but you were just waiting for a chance to move on. I saw so much for us, but you didn't care. When it's a foggy day, I call my angels to help me pray. When there's nothing to say, they speak through me in whatever kind of way. It doesn't matter how I feel, or if what hurts me don't seem too real. They lift me up through thick and thin, until I lift my chin and give them a grin. On melancholy Sunday, I wanna show you something, wanna tell you something, something true. 'Cause I'm so blue, but I'm imbued with all I do. Ba ba da ba da ba, ba 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 ba,
ba 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 bye. Fui 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 fa bye.
There's a chance I'll never be one with my body, but there's a light on the surface of the path, water above me. I've been staring at that light, I've been staring for too long, but no matter how I try to comprehend it with my human mind, I'll never know what is on the other side. I'll never know what it's gonna take to be alright. There's a moment that I pause because you're thinking about me. There's a second that I wonder what you are, would do without me. I don't know what I want or what I need. I've been staring for too long, I've been staring at the light, but no matter how I try to comprehend it with my human mind, I'll never know what is on the other side. I don't know what it's gonna take to be
I see love here. I see smiles and laughter and cheer. I see hearts that'll trust in each other for the rest of their years. I see family you'll help grow up strong, knowing nothing comes close to the life that you hold in your arms. Through sunshine and rain, it's good all the same. You'll face it together, share more than a name. Through sunshine and rain, you'll come out okay. You're never alone on the path that you take. I see love here. I see moments so tender and sweet. I see half of yourself in the other, together complete. Through sunshine and rain, it's good all the same. You'll face it together, share more than a name. Through sunshine and rain, you'll come out okay. You're never alone on the path that you take. I see Mary with your very best friend.
I left our names written in the sand. I didn't know that they would wash away so fast, and that note I left in your bed. You don't have to lie to me, I know it wasn't red. I left our names written in my heart. I didn't see that we were living worlds apart. I should have known from the
Girl, I know it ain't been easy. You've been splitting even. Baby, I really wanna get to know you right this time. Give me the pieces. That's all I need, babe. Yeah. I wish that you would give me this time. I've been waiting for the longest. I've been waiting for the moment all night. Yeah. I've been waiting for the longest. I've been waiting for the moment all night.
What you thinking? What you drinking? How you living? What I'm giving? Whatever it is, I guarantee that I'll be waiting.